LG heron.
Okay, we were sitting out here out back, and I've always wanted to make a video of some of my bird calls. I was brought up in the woods and stayed in the woods, and that was pretty much my only entertainment when I was a little kid, was staying out in the woods. And I learned a lot of bird calls, and I saw a lot of trees I didn't really know what they were until I went to the University of Georgia, and then I learned them all in forestry. But bird, B-I-R-D, was my first word when I was a baby, so maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know. But anyway, the moderator's going to ask me to do certain bird calls. And, okay, moderator, what you want me to do
All
now?
right, Mr. JT, can you do a bar owl?
A barred owl.
Barred owl.
Oh, that's one of my favorites. Is that good enough?
That's good.
Sometimes when you're in the river swamp, you'll hear them go, or else they're mating and they'll go, that good enough?
All right, do a great horned owl.
The biggest, baddest owl in the woods makes the softest call. Okay?
All right, for next we'll move on to crows.
Crows. All right, we got the northern crow, the southern crow,
And the fish
and the
crow.
fish crow. Well, the northern crow goes, and the southern crow goes, and the fish crow goes, and a crow, when he's, let's see, I guess you'd say, sees danger, he'll go, that wasn't too good. Then all the rest of them come to help him out. And I learned to call crows when I was hunting quail up in North Georgia. And the way to get them to come in sound like a baby crow, like, and they will cover you up. Next, ma'am.
Blue jay.
Blue jay. Oh, that's one of my favorites. Now we're talking about north and south. In North Georgia, they go, and they also make a and a, and in South Georgia, they'd also do the, but they also make a sound just like a red-shouldered hawk. Got that? Next, ma'am.
All right, we're going to move on to a little green heron.
Oh, little green heron. Sort of like anyway, go ahead.
All right, we'll move to a red-shouldered hawk.
Yeah, the red-shouldered hawk. Okay.
All right, and then we'll move to goldfinches.
Goldfinches make that. It's hard to catch that note, but that's some of the sounds that they make around their feeders. We call them wee birds because they go wee wee wee. Okay.
All right, a turkey.
Turkey. Got that?
He's answering.
Got one answering over here in the woods beside us. Go
All
ahead.
right, the different calls of a Chuck Will's widow.
Oh, everybody
And a
down here in
whippoorwill.
South Georgia calls a Chuck Will's widow a whippoorwill. Well, born and raised up in the hills of North Georgia, staying in the mountains a lot. At night, all you'd hear is the true whippoorwill, that hammer, hammer, hammer. never stops. It would drive us crazy when we were staying at my uncle's cabin up on Lake Rabun. Now that's the Chuck Will's widow down here that everyone calls a whippoorwill. All right, next.
All right, a ring-necked dove.
Oh, God, I wish I didn't know the call of a ring-necked dove. They drive us absolutely crazy here. 8.
Quail.
All right, the quail, the male. Of course, everybody knows that. Bob White. And the female. And I always have a lot of fun calling in the males by sounding like the flea males. Same old story, isn't it? All right.
Chicken.
Chicken. Not wild, but I mean, you know.
Well, I think that concludes your list. Unless you want to ad lib and do something else. Do an alligator.
That's a baby gator. All right. I'm going to sign off. This is edition number 1, but I probably left some of my favorite
You could do
ones
a
out.
coonhound.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye. And good birding. It ain't no sissy sport, I promise you.